everybody, what's up? It's Zero. We're here again, back on the Asia server on the free to play account, uh, grinding our way up through uh, the different dungeons, and we have made a bit more progress. We have been consistently farming B7. We're up to probably about a 95, 98% clear rate. Um, we have been just sitting there. We've got everybody at least 5 star. We're sitting there. We're really comfortable. We're farming up the 4 and 5 star runes so we can get the 3 star runes out of the equation and just focus on the 4 and 5s. We got a small chance of 6 star runes from here also. So we've just been sitting there comfortably farming, just grinding out the runes. We'll take a look at the team and how it looks currently. We did jump over to Scenario and farm our way up on Mount White Ragoon and Tulane Forest for Swift runes. So we jumped in there to Hell's difficulty, so we get some Swift and Focus runes from each of those two scenarios. I was needing to find some 4 and/or 5 star runes to finish off some sets on a couple of my monsters. I just was not getting the runes I was looking for out of Kairos, so I just jumped up there and farmed a specific room until I got the normal version of what I was looking for. And as you will find out as you farm and grind, it was the slot to speed runes that I was needing. I needed one on my Lauren, and I needed one on my Bella. So I farmed there. I found a 4 star and a 5 star speed rune. I put the 5 star on my Lauren and finished off her set. I've got Bella's set finished off. I just need to rank up the runes. My Pixie, I switched her over to Despair. She's on Despair Focus, Speed, HP, and I do got a Focus rune of a slot 2 that I'm going to throw on her also. A Speed Focus. I got one for her, so I'm going to get that switched out for her. And now she's in a pretty good spot as far as runes. I'll get each of hers up to +9. I will get Bernard's all up to +9 with the exception of these 3 Swift runes here. I got them from one of the event bonuses. They were 6 star runes. They were the only ones of what I got that were any good. So I threw them on him, and I'm going to get those up to +12 for the moment. But I'll probably end up taking them all the way to 15 eventually. But he's on Swift Energy for now. And my Lauren is on Swift Focus. She's running about a 50% accuracy. But once I get the rest of some of those gems leveled up, it may be a little bit higher than that. My Bella, I'm going to try and get her to the same spot, but for now she's on Swift Energy until I can get a good enough focus set to put on her, because these are going to be my 2 strippers for the moment as far as stripping debuffs from enemies until I get my Fran. Once I get her, then Lauren will be my primary stripper, but for the moment for giants, these 2 are working pretty good together because I've got 2 chances to strip the giant. But Lapis, Lauren, Bella, Shannon, and Bernard, that is my Giants team. I've focusing on getting them nice and decked out as good as I can. I'm going to get all of their runes leveled up with the exception of Lapis because she's already on max runes, at least for now. These may change later, but I like her the way she is. She's a really good farmer for me at the moment. But that's where I'm at. I've got my Inugami and my Spectra. I'm working on them slowly. but we will go. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna level up Bella's rune real quick. Um, but my primary goal has been giants. Um, that's just where I've been sitting, not just because of the current event that's going on, but also because of um, the runes. I really want to get some better quality runes on these 5 monsters. Yes, Lapis is as good as she's going to get for the moment, but I would like to get the other ones nice and decked out on Swift and Energies, or Swift and Focuses. The ones that are on Focus will probably stay there until I get dabbling into giant or dragons, and then I'll probably get some decent 4 or 5 star focus runes to put on them. I still got a few more units I want to finish before I start playing with dragons, and that's how that 5-man team's going. My next video I do on this account, the next one in this series, I am going to hopefully have enough of my units up to where I can start dabbling in TOA and get a little quick video about TOA out for beginners. Dabbling in it is very good. You can usually grind up to the 10th or 20th floor with your Giants team early game. Do that each reset. You'll get the rewards you can collect from there, and then as your team evolves and expands, you'll have a better selection of some monsters to throw in there. But I've been leveling food. These are just from doing the daily challenges, where it's use a friend's monster. That's all I've got left to do today. I haven't done that yet today on this account. I've been progressing a little bit on these challenges. Right now it was wanting me to get to 1100 points in arena. I've gotten close. I believe I am sitting at 1067. So I just got to win a few more matchups here. And I should be able to pop over that 1100 and at least finish that section of the little guide through here that they give us. And I'm just going to progress through here as I have time. And I've not been dabbling in as much of the dimensional hole as I was wanting to. I'll throw about 4 or 5 energy at it in a day, but I plan on making that my next focus to get some of these monsters that I've collected, get them second awakened. The Griffin, the Light Inugami, both of the Griffins, because I've got Spectre too. Both of them, and then both of the 2 Inugamis I've got so far. I want to get them second awakened and start kind of utilizing them. Fusion is still moving pretty slow. I've just been working on the monsters I've collected so far as I'm going through and leveling stuff up. I've been playing around in the Essence dungeons. I did get those challenges set up. The only one I've got left is the Light dungeon, which I believe they're all going to be open again this weekend. So lots of chances to get your light secret dungeons. Since I've got my Inugami, the only really light dungeon I'm looking for is the Light Vagabond, which is Darien. I would like to get him. He's actually made a comeback in some stages of the in-game now. He used to be an in-game early unit to use to get into in-game because of his passive. He mitigates damage for the entire team except for himself. So I want to get in there and find him and get him his secret dungeon. And then with the current event for the massive update special event, I'm just 1,000 points off. It's going to take me about another 5 days because they only give out 200 points a day. And like I said, I'm way behind, thankfully. The Asia server reset is later in the day than the global. I think their reset is around 11-ish a.m. my time, and I am on Central Time in the U.S. But theirs is a lot later, so I get a little bit of time in the morning to kind of catch up from what I don't get done in the evening. But I'm sitting at 1,500 points. I have collected these. I just need to get to 2,500. If I can hit that by the end of this event, then I will be able to get my Fran by the end of this event. And this event, I believe, has 10 days left. Yes, it's got 10 days left. Actually, just a little over 10 days. So I've been kind of just focusing on giants. I need the runes. I need the points from gathering those runes. So that's just where I've been. I've been staying there. I've been upgrading, making my team better. I'm going to get that entire team 6-starred here pretty soon. I've got some food saved up for it. I have been feeding. I've been making 4 stars with my other food that I've been farming. I've been leveling up a few 3-star monsters every so often when I use my friends to do scenario. But that's the basis of where we're sitting so far on this account. The progress is really nice. It's been a long time since I've done this, and it's nice to do it again. I've also got more videos coming out on monster, I guess you could say, spotlights. We've done the Griffin, we've done the Inugamis. I am probably going to hit probably the Fairy Queen. Of course, she'll be by herself. Probably the Cowgirls, because the water one's actually not too bad to use either. And I'll probably grab a few others. I'm going to primarily stick around with the 2 and 3-star monsters with those guides, going over which different elemental monster is good in what section of the game, which ones are used, which ones are not used. So I'm going to stick around doing some of those. I know most of them, so I'm hitting the ones that I'm pretty sure of first, but I know that get used, that I know that I use, just to progress. There are a few of them I don't know a lot about that I do know do get used. For example, the Fire Elven Archer is used in Necro. The Wind Magical Archer can be used early in Giants. It's not bad for Giants. The Water Cowgirl is actually pretty good in Dragons. There's a few of the different ones that are good in places. The Harpoos, the Wind Harpoo can be pretty good early on, especially in Giants. The Fire Harpoo is good in Necro for an early slower team. She can work in there. She's also really good in the Rifts. When you're starting to do those, she's good for Rifts, which is Colleen. So there's a lot of them that are just scattered and are good in a few places. I'm trying to go over the ones like the Pixies. Some of the Pixies are pretty good, but Shannon's the most widely used one. So I'm just trying to go over some of the monsters that are the most common, fairly easy, free to play to get, which is why I'm trying to stick with the 2s and 3s, because you can get most of all of those from the Unknown Scrolls. The 2-stars, a lot of them you can get from the shop, and that's about where those guides are coming from. I've got some more rune guides coming out, just going over the specific sets. I plan on getting a Swift set out there, just as it's going to be one of the most widely used rune sets in the game. Especially in Arena. It's really common in Arena unless you can get a really fast violent set. But like I said, we'll get there eventually. But I'm planning on getting a Swift set guide video out for beginners. Those are going to be one of the rune sets you're going to try and farm a lot of. Um, the guild is still open. Not had anybody come over yet, but we are the Ivory Dragons on the Asia server. Get in here, help out, stay active, ask for help. I'm on most of the days. If I'm not on this account, I'm on my main account, but I'm almost always on because I keep progressing this account so I can keep some videos fairly well up to date and not too far apart. So we've been working on that. And if you guys are liking the series, if you like the other videos I'm doing, definitely leave likes for them. Leave likes below. Subscribe so you can keep an eye on the videos as they come out. I try to release a video a day. In some cases, if I've got everything caught up, I can get 2 of them edited in a day. But definitely like and subscribe below, and I will see you all in the next video.